Alright guys, welcome back to the show. Today we're going to be installing some Kwikset door handles. I'm going to do a how-to. They're real simple on a regular door, and then we're also going to get all of our door handles installed on our pocket doors, as my significant other has been pushing me to do this and I've been putting it off. So we're going to do that. If you guys are interested in door installation, we have other videos. We installed all these doors with the door stud. If you don't know what that is, you can check out those videos. Very useful tool, and it helped us get perfect installation. So let's go ahead and get started on installing these door handles. This is what comes basically with a Kwikset door handle kit. You got both sides of the door handle, you got the locking mechanism, you got 2 sets of screws, you got your strike plate, and that's pretty much it. So with the doors we have, the holes were already bored. If you don't have doors with the holes bored, you're gonna have to do that. And I'm going to show you that here in a little bit, because all of our slab doors for our pocket ones, I have to drill the holes. But this is already done, so we're just going to go ahead and start with our strike plate. And we got 2 wood screws. Pretty simple to put this in. So here's the strike plate, and this little guy right here, you can actually adjust how tight the door latches. Usually it's pretty close, but you can always bend that out or in to adjust the door latching. So that just places right there in that mitered spot. I already got holes started. And that's done. So the next part is installing your locking mechanism, and pretty much all of these come with an adjustable mechanism, so you can set it for 2 3/8 or 2 3/4, and what that is the distance from the edge of the door to the center of the bore. So this one's set at 2 3/8, so we literally just slide, making sure you have your lock angled the right way for your strike plate. Slide that in there, and you can see that that's in the center of the hole, which is where you want it. Using 2 wood screws, install that. So here are the door handles. This particular one comes with a lock. This is to a bedroom, so we put a lock on it. And in this case, the locking button is going to be on the bottom. You can't see it. It's kind of personal preference, but if you wanted that to be on the top, all you'd have to do is take this set screw out, flip the handle over, put the set screw back in, and you could reverse it. So this is pretty simple for the most part to put in. Line that up with your bore, slide it in, and then it's got guides on it, so this is really simple to do. And there's a little spring in there, so you kind of got to hold it. Then you take your screws, get one started here. Leave it kind of loose so you can get your other one in. Get it lined up so it's level. And that's it. Locked.
Locked.
Hold on, kids. Give me a few minutes. All right, we're going to tackle this pocket door right here, because it's a real pain to get open if you don't have a handle on it. So I've determined that the height of the center of my door handle is going to be 37 inches, and I based that off all my other doors. So I went ahead and marked 37 inches from the floor here and over here on the jamb, because I'm going to have to drill holes everywhere. comes with templates. This is a 2 3/8. So the next step is to measure back 2 3/8. And that is going to be where the center of our hole is, hopefully. As far as drilling this, you can use a hole saw, or I'm going to try this Forstner bit. This is a 2-inch Forstner bit. I like Forstner bits because it seems like you get really clean holes. The only thing I don't like about this one is it's got the tip on it that pulls the bit in, which I don't know if that's going to be a problem or not. Once I start, if it is, I'll just drill a hole, and then I can just use my pressure to drill through. So we're going to go ahead and drill the hole here, and then we'll worry about the jam. Now I'm going to look on the other side. When that starts poking through, I'm going to go to the other side, which it is right now. So you can see, Justin. So I'm going to back this out, and then I'm going to drill it from the other side. That way we get a nice clean bore on both sides. If I was to keep going like this, when it gets right to the end, a lot of times it'll chip the wood out. Seem to get really nice clean holes with them. Now I got to drill the hole in, and that is 7/8 that way. Seven to the center. We're gonna go 37 there. Find the center. Whew, boy, that's just over 1 1/4 inches, so that's 5/8. Touch over 5/8 is the center. There's not a lot of room for error. Key to this is to drill straight. Do I look like I'm straight this way? Yep. So if you're thinking when your pocket door is in the wall, how do you pull it open? So like on this type of handle, you just push that and then you pull, and that's what opens the door. So we have our hole drilled. This is the hard part. Now we got to trace this out and then just use a little chisel to get that taken out of there perfectly, which is always a challenge. Just got to take your time. If I have a bit small enough, I can get those little corners. Now I just gotta touch up the paint around it. I think that'll be all right. So the next step, now that we have our locking mechanism in here, we just have to touch up the paint a little bit. We got to create a pocket for this to go, and that'll get screwed to the wall like so. So that's the center. So I'm going to find the center of this, make sure the door kind of lines up there, and then we'll drill this out. Mark this side. So that is 2 3/8. So that would be 11/16. 8, 9, 10, 11/16. Rough. Mark here. Actually fits really nice. All right, so did pretty good. We'll have to, there's a little spot that I chipped here. We'll just take some wood putty, fix that, and then we'll have to repaint around this and it'll look real nice. That's all of the stuff that we have chipped out, drilled out. That's a lot. Obviously this part of the handle goes on the inside because that's what does the locking. You can unlock the door from the outside if you need to. Slide in there. Slide in there. This door needs a good wipe down. All right, so you can see when you lock this, there's a little catch that pops out right there. Hopefully, we'll catch on that. Let's check it out. Look at that. Wow. Find the poop and piece. Alright guys, so that's it. I knew this was going to kind of be a pain, but these are really nice pocket door latches. So I think at the end it'll be worth it. I got to do a little touch up with the paint to make this look the way I want it. But I think it's going to be really nice. I only have to do this 4 more times, so that means about 4 more hours. Because this whole process probably took me close to 45 minutes to an hour. You definitely want to take your time, do the best job you can mitering these out. If you get a template, you could probably use a Dremel or something like that. Might make things go a little bit quicker. But we're going to get the rest of them installed right now. Alright, so you cannot get this absolutely perfect unless it's done in a shop or you have some specialty tools. But what you can do, I use this non-sanded wood filler. So you can put this in there and you don't have to sand it. The problem with sanding is if you try to sand all this, you end up, scratching your finishes here. So this stuff you put in, let it dry, and then you just wipe it off with a wet towel. So that's what I'm about to do now. So once we wipe this all down, we can let it dry, and then we can touch up the edges with paint, and then it'll look really nice. Right in here where I got it around the screw, just gotta use a fingernail, use a corner of a blade to get it out of there. Alright guys, that is a wrap on the Kwikset door handle installation. We covered just a regular door handle, and then we covered these pocket door handles. So hopefully that was helpful to somebody that's going to be doing that. These pocket door handles are a little bit time consuming, but they are really nice, nice handles, and I'm happy with them. So as always, we appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget, we have a Patreon page where every month we cover topics about building a post frame home. We answer questions. If you're interested, check it out. We'd appreciate it, and we will catch you on the next video.